Hello guys, it's Jonathan and welcome to another DeFi tutorial. Today we're gonna learn about a project and a protocol and a game and a DeFi game, everything all in once that I'm super excited in, and it's called DeFi Kingdom. We're gonna learn everything that you need to know to get started with DeFi Kingdom and with the Jewel token. So if you heard about DeFi Kingdoms and the Jewel token and you don't understand what it is and you don't want to go through the docs, basically watch this video to get educated and learn what it is and maybe get a nice opportunity to participate in a project that might be great. It's already great and it might be even greater in the future. But before we start, if you want to get educated and become DeFi masters, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification button so anytime I post these videos you can watch them and learn and become DeFi masters. As well, if you have any questions and you want to DM me or basically just join an amazing new growing community, make sure to join the Johnny Time Discord community. If you have any questions, you can ask it there. We also share and talked about interesting DeFi protocols like DeFi Kingdom and opportunities of farming and yield farming or anything that basically you want. All the one place DeFi asking community is going to be there, so make sure to join in the link in the description below. Now, without further ado, let's get started with DeFi Kingdoms. Alright, so this is DeFi Kingdoms. This is the website DeFiKingdoms.com, a DeFi game built on the blockchain, designed with usable NFT. These are the guys that took it to the next level of NFT DeFi gamification into the blockchain, and it's built on Harmony One blockchain right now. They have their own native token, which is the Jewel token. This is the farming token, but they actually have a nice, interesting vesting mechanism. That's why we don't see this kind of decline in the price, but only the price is being appreciated because they have similar vesting mechanism like Illuvium, for example. So it's not like that they give you the farming token and people are selling it, but there is some kind of vesting period. So it's actually mitigating this kind of inflation for this token. So it's on Harmony One, and you can see right here that on Harmony One, which is not the best EVM compatible blockchain, but one of them on the top 10 or 20, I think, you can see that DeFi Kingdom is the best protocol in terms of TVL, $350 million locked, and also they're gonna launch soon on Avalanche, so they're gonna be multi-chain project. But before we understand what's the upcoming things for DeFi Kingdom, let's try to understand what it is. So this is the landing page. It looks amazing. It actually reminds me, you know, I'm a gamer on my soul, in my heart. I used to play a lot of MMORPG games like MapleStory, MU Online, World of Warcraft. I love this game. I think these games made my childhood amazing, and that's how I evolved my mind, and my brain was evolved thanks to these games. And this is the first DeFi game that actually I can feel the same experience that I had when I was a teenager, or just even today I sometimes play games, but now I can play games and earn money at the same time and do what I love, do DeFi, and to share it with you guys. So this is DeFi Kingdoms, and let's go to the web application right here. And before we go, let's go to the features. So you have swap feature. It's also a DEX and AMM where you can swap tokens, very similar to Uniswap, SushiSwap, PancakeSwap. So this is the swap tokens, and you can swap Jewel tokens with any other tokens. This is the native token. You can create liquidity on DeFi Kingdoms as well. If it's a Jewel liquidity pool tokens or also other liquidity pool tokens, you have gardens. So they gamified everything. Like if it's like yield farming, so you have a garden where you farm like vegetables or fruits, you farm tokens basically. You have the bank where you can stake your Jewel tokens and get extra Jewel tokens. You have heroes, which are the NFTs of this game, but they have utility. It's not just NFTs. By holding this kind of heroes, you can get advantage in the game. For example, if you have a vesting period and your Jewel tokens, your farm tokens are locked for a certain amount of time, then you can fasten the process of unlocking the tokens and getting those vesting tokens faster. And land is going to be soon. You can buy land as NFT, buildings and equipment where you can improve your warriors. You can also send them to quests and level them up and do a lot of super exciting things that combine gamification, NFTs and DeFi. And this is the roadmap. They have a great community on Discord and on Telegram. This is DeFi Kingdom community on Discord. You can join and check it out. They have 43,000 members. All of these kind of things where you see the check mark, the V check mark, it's already been done. The capital city and jewels, the jewel token, the staking liquidity pool tokens, bank invest in jewels, jewel tokens, heroes and quests. Now it's in progress, but they already have some heroes and NFT markets, and you can send your heroes to quests. You can level them up, sending them to meditation circle. This is exciting and amazing. And they have kingdoms, buildings. They're gonna now scale to Avalanche, because right now they are only in Harmony 1 network. They're gonna be battle system, PvE, player visit player. So a lot of exciting things. Also, their smart contracts has been audited. You can see that all the smart contracts of the jewel token, master gardener, profile airdrop, blah, blah, blah. All these kind of contracts has been audited, so it should be safe to use. I don't know which is the company, Solidity Finance, that did the auditing, but at least they have auditings, which is already something. So these are the docs, and if you go to the docs, this is the introduction about the game. DeFi Kingdoms is a game, a DEX, a liquidity pool opportunity, a market of rare utility-driven NFT. So the NFTs has utility. It's not just rare NFT, but they have utility inside the game, and it gives you advantage among the other players, and it all plays out seamlessly in an incredibly nostalgic form of fantasy, pixel art, MMORPG like Farmville, MapleStory, you name it. We're excited to release the DeFi Kingdom universe to the world. Come join our lovely community. We are big fans of innovation happening in DeFi and in blockchain technology in general, but we have been waiting for a DeFi project to really embrace the full potential of the blockchain in game form, which I love. Investing and getting those sweet returns and moonshots in undoubtedly fun, but why can't it feel more like a game? Why can't we build an operating and level? Why can't we build an operating and level it up to increase my return? Why can't we do daily quests to collect rare NFTs that actually augment and impact the rewards and returns? Once we decided it needed to be built, we jumped ahead first into production, and DeFi Kingdom was born. And I love it. This is the web application. This is the game itself. They have this nice background music here, and you can see right here that you have different options. This is, for example, your character. You can create your own character, name it, choose an avatar. You can see here the jewel tokens that you have. This is the native token of the app of the game. This is the marketplace. Let's start with the marketplace. We're not gonna get into every different feature in depth. I will have other tutorials for this. This is just an introduction video about DeFi Kingdoms. You can check out this project and find out and learn the basics of things and maybe get started. So here you can see that you have the trader here. This is basically the DEX, all right? So this is the same AMM DEX that you're familiar with other chains like PancakeSwap or Uniswap or whatever, you name it. Radium, and you can swap tokens. So you can swap one with Jewel, with Phantom, with 1inch. This is basically a DEX, a normal DEX that you're familiar here with. All right, so this is the Droid. The Droid basically lets you add liquidity, create liquidity, or buy seeds. Seeds are basically the liquidity pool tokens that you're familiar with PancakeSwap, for example. So you can add liquidity. In my case, you can see that I added Jewel and One and Jewel and Phantom. So I get seeds, which are the liquidity pool tokens, and then I can farm them later in the farm. This is the vendor. Basically, you can buy and sell different items for your warriors and for the game. And let's go back here to the world map, and now let's go to the gardens, the most exciting place. These are the gardens where you can farm, do yield farming on your seeds, on your liquidity pool tokens. So this is the seed box, and here you can see basically all the available farms that you have in the DeFi Kingdoms gardens. This is Jewel Miss. This is a TVL, around $785 million Jewel. A lot of farmings with Jewel. Look at this, you have Jewel BUSD. So if you are bullish Jewel, you can participate in this farm, and with a stable coin, of course, you will be impacted by impermanent loss. So if the Jewel price token goes up, you will lose some percentages of the impermanent loss, or if it goes down as well. If basically the balance is being changed between the tokens, it will affect your returns, but these are nice APRs. And this is the Jewel One. You can see this is the farm that I'm participating because I'm bullish Jewel, I'm bullish One. So why wouldn't I add liquidity and earn extra Jewel tokens? I have here 571%. and this is the total deposited. You can see that actually this is the vesting. This is the interesting thing about the vesting. You see that right now I have unlocked reward and I have locked reward. So you can see around 40%, no, I think around 30% is unlocked, which means that I can claim them right now, and 17% are locked, which means that they are being vested during amount of time. I think it's several months, but you can fasting it up if you have a warrior, an NFT, and you can get those kind of increase, like reducing time in the unlocking and acceleration in your unlocking vesting time. You can see that they have very nice farms here. I'm farming Jewel 1 and Jewel Phantom because I'm bullish Phantom, I'm bullish 1, I'm bullish Jewel. I don't mind getting more Jewel. This is my Jewel Phantom farm. As you can see, I have unlocked rewards of Jewel. I have some locked rewards of Jewel. And if you want to collect your harvest rewards, you're gonna click here, harvest, view harvest, and you can see that right now I have around 30 Jewel to be claimed and some jewels that are locked. So this is 56 locked jewels and 30 jewels that I can get right now and do whatever I want. I can sell them, I can add more liquidity. It's basically up to me. So these are the gardens. These are super cool things. You can see right here that you have everything is gamified, so it makes sense that gardens are for farming, marketplaces for the DEX and for liquidity, and you have docks. You can guess what docks is. If you click here, this is the bridge, right? So you have a ship that bridges you between cross chains, so you can bridge to Harmony 1 from Harmony 1. This is basically the dock. You can also go back to the world map and let's check out the bank. So bank is basically where you stake your jewel token and you get some kind of a wrapped jewel token, and this is the basically paying token. You get dividends on your jewels, you get more jewels. This is like staking in PancakeSwap and Tavern. So this is basically where you can go and buy heroes, NFTs, and they have inside NFTs marketplace, you can buy and sell heroes. For example, if you click here, buy heroes, you can see all the marketplace. Every hero have attributes, different attributes like gender, shiny, class, subclass, rarity, how rare it is, what's the generation of it, and you can see that the floor price is around 29 Joule, which is $15 per Joule. Do the calculation later. You can flip the card and see all the information about this kind of hero NFT, and it will basically help you to progress and get benefits inside the game. Stir, DEX, Int. If you played MapleStory or World of Warcraft or MU Online, you will be familiar with these kind of things, intelligence, DEX, and everything. So this is super exciting, super cool, and they have utilities, these kind of heroes. You can level them up, you can use them, send them to quests, and get nice things inside the game. This is the meditation circle where you can send your hero to meditate and level up. Yeah, so this is basically the video about DeFi Kingdoms. This is just the first video. I will make more tutorials, more technical, of how to buy seeds, how to farm maybe Phantom and Jewel, how to buy heroes, how to send them to quest. All these kind of tutorials are gonna come out soon, so make sure to subscribe and click the bell notification button, so when I post these kind of tutorials you can learn and be DeFi masters and become DeFi masters here with me in Johnny Time. Also consider joining the Discord community and ask me questions there. The link will be in the description below, and if you have any questions of how to get started, how to bridge to Harmony 1, how to add Harmony 1 to MetaMask, I have tutorials for everything, so make sure to check out my channel and watch these kind of tutorials and the YouTube algorithm will do its magic and will teach you and expose you to more tutorials that I make, and that's how you can become DeFi masters. If you have questions, ask them in the comments below or here in the Discord community. Thank you so much, and happy gaming and happy farming with DeFi Kingdom. Bye bye.